Hello students, this is Aarti Mori, Assistant Professor, Department of Management Studies. Welcome you all to 15-hour Spoken English Certificate course, Day 8, Lesson number 15. Hope students, you are safe and doing well. The name of today's lesson is Articles. So this lesson consists of spoken tutorial. So you have to listen it very carefully because based on this tutorial, you have to appear for an assignment and a test. So all the best. Happy learning. Lesson number 15, Articles. Now I know this is a lesson that you need to watch. There are 3 English articles, a, and the. Almost every single sentence that you say, hear, read or write contain articles. Yet many people cannot define what role these articles play in the English language. Articles are a challenging part of speaking English, but they are really important part. They give information about the noun that they come before. Using articles incorrectly can make your sentences confusing or sometimes it may sound strange. And mistakes with article students really are quite obvious. So today I am going to teach you some basic fundamental principles that will help you to use articles in a better way. Remember that articles are used with English nouns. So here nouns play a very important part in your decision to use an article. The type of noun is important. There are 2 types of articles in English, definite and indefinite, and it's probably very easier for me to show how they work. Just have a look at this table wherein there are some words written as countable, uncountable, indefinite, definite, some, star. It is mentioned it's not an article. So I will be able to explain you with the help of this table, which will help you to make it little clearer. See, thinking about English nouns, we know that there are 2 types of nouns, countable and uncountable noun. Knowing the difference between them and how you can use this type of noun is really important. Uncountable nouns are difficult to count. All these nouns are uncountable. I'll just give you an example. Liquid, powder, gases, electricity, money, music, happiness, motivation, luck. Very difficult to count. So, uncountable nouns have only one form. They cannot be plural. They are always a singular. But then what is countable noun? See, it is very simple. You can just count them. We can say there are 3, 5, 10 of this noun. Countable nouns have singular and plural forms. For example, 1 strawberry or 3 strawberries. Or you can say 1 lemon, that is singular, or 3 lemons, plural. So there is a lot to think about countable and uncountable noun, and it's really affect how you use these articles. If a noun, just now please look at this table very carefully because I am explaining you the articles in a very simple way. If a noun is singular and countable, then you have to use the indefinite article a or an. When a noun is plural, so when there is more than one of that noun, the definite article the can be used. And though we can't use the indefinite singular article a or an, we can use some, S-O-M-E, some, when things are not being specific. Now technically this is not an article, students, but if you are using a plural noun and you are not specific at all, Some is the perfect choice and a word. So, for singular countable noun, strawberry, I can say a strawberry. I can say the strawberry because here I am very specific. But if I am using the plural form of that noun, strawberries, then I can use some if I am not being specific. For example, I would like some strawberries, please. Or I can use the definite article with my plural form. Could you please pass me the strawberries? Now we are going to focus on two main rules today. Learn this rule and start applying. You will have to choose the correct article most of the time. The first rule explains when we use the definite article, and when we use a or an, the indefinite article. The second rule deals with unique nouns which usually requires the definite article. Now let's focus on rule number 1. When we use the and when we use a or an. Okay? See, indefinite article a or an are used when you first time introduce a noun to someone. It doesn't matter if you are speaking or writing. When you are first introducing any countable noun, you need to use a or an. Then you can use the definite article after you have introduced the noun. I want to demonstrate this for you with a very simple example. Just have a look at the example. I saw a person yesterday. The person was sitting under a tree. The tree was very tall. The person stood up when they saw a cat. The cat jumped on a wall to try and catch a bird, but the bird flew off the wall. Now you can see, students, over here, A I have highlighted in red, and A is only used when we are first time introducing a noun, a person, a tree, a cat, a ball, and a bird. But as we have already introduced person, tree, cat, and bird, and so on, so immediately in the second sentence we are using the person, the tree, the cat, the bird, and the wall. Very simple to understand. Now let's focus on the second rule. Very easy to understand, so please listen it very carefully. When a noun is unique, use the definite article. When something is unique, when there is only one of that thing, that's when we use the definite article. The definite article is the, the. The sun, because see, everyone is aware there is only one sun. The president, the Queen of England, the capital city, the best place, the worst thing, the fastest runner, the tallest mountain, the most interesting things are all example of this. There is only one of this noun, so they are unique. This is especially for the noun which is well known by most of the people. Also, we can use the definite articles for named things. By naming them, they become unique. For example, the Himalayas, the Amazon River, the Indian Ocean, the United Nations, the Eiffel Tower. Now, let's study how to pronounce the article the, the, the. Pronounce it as the, that is thuh, the, before all consonants. Example, the book, the joke, the hotel. Pronounce it as the, the, before all vowels. For example, the apple, the egg, the ice cream, the umbrella. Now, let's see how the articles are used in a paragraph. Last week, I bought a new dress. The dress is dark blue. I also brought a red scarf to wear with the dress. The dress is very fancy. In fact, the scarf cost more than the dress. See, A highlighted in red, that is bold, because we are introducing a dress and a red scarf for the first time. But as in the second time, we are already aware about the dress and red scarf. So wherever possible, we have used the. Okay? Now we will look at the omission of articles. Occasionally, articles are omitted altogether before certain nouns. In these cases, the article is implied but not actually present. This implied article is sometimes called a zero article. Often, the article is omitted before noun that refers to abstract ideas. Let's have a look at the following example. Let's go out for a dinner tonight, which is incorrect. So the correct one is let's go out for dinner tonight. No need to add a in front of dinner. We can easily say let's go out for a dinner tonight. Second example, the creativity is a valuable quality in children, which is again incorrect. No need to say the creativity. We can omit that, right? So the correct way is creativity is a valuable quality in children. So now let's summarize. So very important point to remember here is use a or an to introduce new information. Use the to refer any old that is already known information. Just have a look at this picture. A or an is used for to introduce any noun for the first time. Example, I need a phone or I saw a movie last night. The is used because any speaker or listener is aware about the object. Example, can you give me the books on the table? The movie is based on a real life incident. So students, thank you everyone for listening. I hope you have enjoyed this session. Keep practicing and now you are ready for your assignment. All the best for your assignment and test. Happy learning. God bless you students. Bye for now. Take care and be safe. Thank you.